Hello, devoted readers of TV Day's Drama Digest. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of secrets, betrayals, and shocking revelations surrounding Sophia, Tate, and Aaron. The saga of Sophia's mysterious pregnancy has gripped our hearts and minds, and the drama is about to reach a fever pitch. With the graduation ceremony looming like a storm cloud on the horizon, the tangled web of lies is unraveling, threatening to upend lives and shatter relationships. Let's unpack this electrifying tale, piece by heart-pounding piece, and explore the seismic fallout that awaits. A tangled web of trust and deception at the center of the storm is Tate, the earnest and trusting soul who believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he is the father of Sophia's unborn child. His conviction stems from the unshakable belief that he has been Sophia's one and only. The poor man is blissfully unaware of the storm brewing beneath the surface, a storm that could rip his world apart. Tate's devotion to Sophia is both his strength and his Achilles heel, blinding him to the possibility that someone else might have a claim to the child he's already dreaming of raising. Sophia, meanwhile, plays her role with the cunning precision of a master manipulator. She's got Tate wrapped around her finger, and she's not about to let him slip through her grasp. The truth that she shared an intimate moment with another man is a secret she guards with ferocious determination. To Sophia, Tate's unwavering trust is a golden ticket, a means to secure her future and maintain the illusion of a perfect romance. But secrets, as we know, have a nasty habit of clawing their way to the surface, and Sophia's carefully constructed facade is starting to crack. The return of Aaron. A catalyst for chaos as the town buzzes with anticipation for the upcoming graduation ceremony, a new variable enters the equation: Aaron. The brooding, enigmatic classmate who left to care for his ailing mother in Canada is making his grand return. Officially, he's back to don a cap and gown alongside his peers to celebrate the milestone of high school graduation. But whispers in the halls suggest there's more to his homecoming than meets the eye. Has Aaron pieced together the puzzle of Sophia's pregnancy? Does he suspect or know that the child she carries might be his? Aaron's absence has only amplified his mystique. His departure to Canada was abrupt, leaving behind unanswered questions and lingering glances. Now, as he steps back into the fray, the air crackles with tension. The graduation ceremony, meant to be a joyous occasion, feels more like the stage for an inevitable showdown. Will Aaron's return ignite a spark that sets the truth ablaze, or will he keep his suspicions close to his chest, biding his time? A flashback that changes everything. To understand the full scope of this drama, we must rewind to a pivotal moment that set this chain of events in motion. Picture this: a quiet, moonlit night, heavy with the weight of unspoken feelings. Tate, in a moment of vulnerability, lets slip a name that isn't Sophia's during an intimate encounter. "Holly," he murmurs, and the air freezes. Sophia's face contorts with shock and hurt, her pride wounded by the accidental betrayal. Without a word, she storms out, leaving Tate scrambling to make sense of his mistake. Wandering the streets, her heart a tangled mess of anger and confusion, Sophia crosses paths with Aaron. What begins as a chance encounter quickly deepens into something more. Aaron, ever the listener, offers her a shoulder to lean on. Their conversation flows effortlessly, peeling back layers of their shared history. In a moment of raw honesty, Aaron reveals a bombshell. His invitation to take Sophia to prom last year wasn't born of pity, as she had always assumed, but of genuine affection. The revelation hits Sophia like a tidal wave, stirring feelings she hadn't dared acknowledge. What happened next remains shrouded in mystery, but the pieces are starting to fall into place. Sophia and Aaron disappeared into the night, their whereabouts unaccounted for. The absence of further scenes in the narrative only fuels speculation. Did their shared vulnerability lead to a moment of passion? Could that night be the key to the question of Sophia's baby's paternity? The possibility that Aaron and Sophia shared a bed, and that the child she carries might be his looms like a specter, ready to upend everything Tate holds dear. The graduation ceremony. A powder keg waiting to explode as the graduation ceremony approaches. The town is abuzz with anticipation, not just for the pomp and circumstance, but for the drama that's sure to unfold. The high school gymnasium, decked out in streamers and balloons, will serve as the backdrop for a confrontation that could redefine the lives of everyone involved. Tate, oblivious to the storm gathering around him, is preparing to celebrate with Sophia by his side, envisioning a future where they raise their child together. But Aaron's return threatens to shatter that dream. Imagine the scene. The gymnasium packed with proud families, the air thick with the scent of flowers and nervous excitement. Tate stands tall, his arm around Sophia, his smile radiant with hope. Across the room, Aaron's piercing gaze cuts through the crowd, locking onto Sophia. The tension between them is palpable, a silent conversation crackling in the air. Does Aaron know something Tate doesn't? Has he connected the dots, realizing that the timeline of Sophia's pregnancy aligns suspiciously with that fateful night? If Aaron steps forward to claim the baby as his own, the fallout will be catastrophic. Tate's world would collapse, his trust in Sophia shattered beyond repair. The public nature of the graduation ceremony only amplifies the stakes. Hundreds of eyes watching, waiting for the next twist in this real-life soap opera. Sophia, caught in the crossfire, would face an impossible choice: maintain her lie and risk losing everything, or confess the truth and face the consequences. Sophia's motives, a game of control. Let's take a moment to consider Sophia's role in this unfolding drama. She's no damsel in distress. She's a calculated player in a high-stakes game. By keeping Tate in the dark, she maintains control, securing his loyalty and devotion. But why? Is it love that drives her, or something more pragmatic? Perhaps Sophia sees Tate as her ticket to stability, a partner who will stand by her no matter what. Or maybe her secrecy stems from fear of losing Tate, fear of judgment, fear of facing the truth herself. Sophia's refusal to acknowledge the possibility of Aaron's paternity speaks volumes about her character. She's willing to let Tate believe a lie, to let him plan a future based on a falsehood. But lies, like sandcastles, crumble under pressure. If Aaron decides to speak out, Sophia's carefully curated world will come crashing down. The question is, will she double down on her deception, or will she finally come clean? Aaron's dilemma: truth or silence? Aaron, too, faces a crossroads. If he suspects or knows that he's the father, what will he do with that knowledge? Will he confront Sophia privately, demanding answers, or will he choose a more public stage, like the graduation ceremony, to stake his claim? The decision is fraught with peril. Claiming the baby could alienate him from his peers, brand him as a homewrecker, and thrust him into a spotlight he's not prepared for. But staying silent might mean surrendering his child to another man, a thought that surely gnaws at his conscience. Aaron's feelings for Sophia add another layer of complexity. His prom confession revealed a depth of emotion that caught Sophia off guard, and perhaps himself as well. Does he still carry a torch for her, or has that flame been extinguished by time and distance? If he believes the baby is his actions could be driven by a mix of duty, love, and a desire to right a wrong. Whatever he chooses, the repercussions will ripple through their tight-knit community. The night that changed everything. Let's linger on that fateful night, the one where Sophia and Aaron vanished into the shadows. Picture them in a quiet corner of the town, perhaps by the lake, where the water reflects the moonlight like a mirror. Sophia, still reeling from Tate's blunder, is vulnerable, her emotions raw. Aaron, sensing her pain, opens up in a way he never has before. Their conversation turns from casual to confessional, each word drawing them closer. The chemistry between them is undeniable, a spark that had been buried beneath years of missed opportunities. One thing leads to another, and the line between comfort and passion blurs. When Sophia later announced her pregnancy, the timing aligned too perfectly to be coincidence. That night, shrouded in secrecy, could be the key to unlocking the truth, a truth that threatens to tear their world apart. The fallout, what happens next? As we look ahead to the graduation ceremony, the possibilities are endless, each one more dramatic than the last. Scenario 1. Aaron keeps his suspicions to himself, choosing to observe from the sidelines. The ceremony passes without incident, but the tension simmers, ready to boil over at the next opportunity. Scenario 2. Aaron confronts Sophia privately, demanding a paternity test. The conversation could be a turning point, forcing Sophia to face the truth or dig herself deeper into her web of lies. Scenario 3. The most explosive of all, Aaron takes the stage during the ceremony, microphone in hand, and lays bare the truth in front of the entire town. Gasps echo through the gymnasium, Tate's face drains of color, and Sophia's world crumbles in real time. The fallout would be immediate and brutal, friendships shattered, families divided, and a community left reeling. But there's another possibility, one that's quieter but no less devastating. What if Sophia preempts Aaron's move, confessing to Tate before the ceremony? Such a confession would require immense courage, forcing her to confront her own choices and face Tate's inevitable heartbreak. The ripple effects would still be profound, but the truth might pave the way for healing or further destruction. The bigger picture. Love, trust, and betrayal at its core, this saga is more than just a juicy scandal. It's a story about love, trust, and the fragility of human relationships. Tate's blind faith in Sophia highlights the power of love to cloud judgment, while Sophia's secrecy reveals the lengths people will go to protect their own interests. Aaron's return forces us to question the cost of truth. When does honesty become a weapon, and when does silence become complicity? As viewers, we're drawn to these characters because they mirror our own struggles. Who hasn't grappled with the temptation to hide a painful truth? Who hasn't felt the sting of betrayal or the ache of unspoken love? The drama of Sophia, Tate, and Aaron is a microcosm of the human experience, amplified by the high stakes of youth and the scrutiny of a small town. Conclusion. A story far from over as the graduation ceremony draws near. One thing is certain. The truth will come out, and when it does, nothing will be the same. Will Tate cling to his dream of a family with Sophia, only to have it ripped away? Will Aaron step into the role of father, or will he retreat into the shadows? And what if Sophia, the architect of this chaos, will she find redemption, or will her lies consume her? Dear readers, we invite you to join us as we watch this saga unfold. Share your theories, your predictions, your gasps of shock in the comments below. Is Aaron the father, or is there another twist waiting in the wings? Will Tate forgive Sophia, or will his heart harden against her? One thing's for sure, TV Days Drama Digest will be here, chronicling every heart-wrenching moment. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.